Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts. Today we're going to react to Season 6, Episode 1 of The 100 entitled Sanctum. Brand new season coming off the heels of the Season 5 finale, which was the highest rated episode that's on IMDb for The 100. It was okay. I really love the end scene with Monty and everything. It could have been shot a little bit differently. But now we're going full sci-fi. We're leaving behind planet Earth. We're pulling up to this brand new planet. Binary sunsets on the screen staring at me right now. Shout out Luke Skywalker. And we're going to see what problems and what issues is what going to bring us on the Earth. I kind of gave a little bit of like a prediction type thing at the end of Season 5 or during the recap, one of the two, where I think that the people from that initial bunker, right, the ones that had to get the level 12 pass, I feel like they'll be involved in some way, shape, or form here. Or maybe they were involved in the Aegis 3. Those are the people that kind of burned Becca at the stake, right, in Maddie's visions. And kind of like they mentioned the season or the Aegis 3 people had the night blood. So I feel like all that's going to tie itself in together. We'll see what Season 6 brings. We'll see what they end up naming this planet, this, that, and the other. But enough of that. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Links are in the description box down below for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. Let's get into it.
Can you see it?
I do like binary sunsets, though.
Is it beautiful?
It's very beautiful, Monty.
It is in my dreams. I hope we do better there.
We probably
I
won't.
hope your lives there will be as happy as mine has been. You the
Oh.
good guys. May we meet again.
They had to replay the video for everybody else.
May we meet again.
I like how just enamored Amori is with everything.
Now we get our humanity back. Some of us never lost it.
Ooh, damn. Okay. Some of us never lost. It's kind of weird they had Shaw up there for that meeting. I get because Raven and Shaw are together, but I figured you would have somebody like Miller, maybe Jackson also watching it in the introduction, but I get Shaw's a more kind of important character at this point.
No, I'm not.
Y'all don't love each other, bro. You barely know each other still. You just know you can both hack.
No more talking.
There you go. Well, you could do that too. No more talking. I mean, if you want to fuck in the hallway, that's your business.
Where can we go?
I have a statement.
The infinity symbol. The book on Becca.
Curves ahead.
Did you know Becca did the coding for the Aegis missions when she was only 18?
I met her once. On the bridge of the ship the day we launched.
What was she like?
She was...
So Shaw is one of these old peeps. So he said he met Becca the day... Wait. Okay, that don't really math out too right then. So he was probably... If they did that trip, blah, 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 then people up in space, or nukes, then up in space, right? Bunker, people left behind, yada, yada. I don't know. It'll all be explained. I think my own little theory just got debunked a little bit. What's this book say? They're zooming in on it. Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance.
Great. If there's a beacon, that means someone's down there, right?
Not necessarily. They're solar, so...
They can last forever. How long ago did Aegis 3 get here?
Hard to tell since they never radioed back, but best estimate 200 years, give or take.
It's a long time to wait for a rescue.
200 years? Does that include this 120? Yeah, I agree with you. I'd also trust Monty. But does that also include the 125 years that it took to
land at a distance, give us time
get
to
here?
acclimate, wait for them to come to us.
Let's talk about guns.
It's in 75,
We have them.
but in a couple years. So
We're also taking non-lethals. Now, Aegis 4 had gas grenades and shock batons to control the criminals. We won't shoot first this time.
In that case, Clark should stay here.
Raven, you're the one that's staying here.
What? Like hell I am.
Look, we can't take both our pilots. And since we'll be flying blind until we're below the ionosphere, it has to be Shaw. That's not all. Jordan, you're staying too.
Me.
Jordan, why
I
wouldn't
know
you
it's
stay?
hard, but your parents asked us to keep you safe. We have no idea what's waiting for us down there, which is why...
Yeah, and he has no sort of Yeah.
My sister is the last person I trust not to shoot first. She stays on
Also
ice with
facts.
everyone else until we know what we're dealing with.
And if it's too late...
We're keeping Octavia on ice? She in there frozen.
I'll wake up Miller. Good. Say your goodbyes. Head to the transport ship.
I call shotgun.
I just want to see what's down here on this planet. Bet it's gonna look a whole lot like Earth, considering the fact we only have one planet to actually film on, but still.
Even after I threw you in the pit?
You were following orders.
Not you.
Yeah, he was still following orders. I'm glad they're giving Miller his, 4 to 5 lines of dialogue for the season.
We're below the ionosphere and I still don't have any instruments. Must be something else. Hang on.
Is there anything I can do?
Yeah.
I still love that Echo is freaked out in the stuff. Amori's getting more used to it, having the training with Raven. I like those subtle details.
Boys and girls, meet Planet Alpha.
Yeah, it looks like Colorado. Here comes the door opening yet again. I'm glad they kept Dioza on ice, bro. That poor baby.
Please be
Gonna be
breathable.
400 years old by the
Please
time
be
it's born.
Please be breathable.
Look at this, bro. Shades of episode 1, season 1. Binary sunsets getting caught in the little vines there of the trees.
Allegiance 3 didn't need to send Nightbloods after all.
How about that beacon, Shaw?
Eclipse
So, okay, so they did 100% have the Nightbloods for Allegiance 3.
You should go first this time.
No. We go together.
I may just be a little confused about the timeline. So if they sent Nightbloods, didn't Becca, she really didn't have the Nightblood thing down pat until right before Unity Day? Or was it kind of already a thing? Because I feel like she mastered that, by the way it was shown to us, right before Unity Day. The Allegiance missions. Now I can't remember if I feel like they've... To me, in my brain, the Allegiance missions would take place before the nuclear apocalypse. Sent them away. Blah, blah, blah. But if the Nightblood wasn't perfected until Unity Day, that's after the nuclear apocalypse. Becca goes down, meets the people in the bunker. Did they have the resources for flight at that point?
All of us.
Man.
Anyone got anything better than we're back, bitches?
I feel like
Monty would know what to say. You should be here.
we're back, bitches. I mean, you can still say it. Who's actually the first person on the planet, though?
Do better there.
I am. And in so doing,
Alpha's a moon.
Mom and Dad would have loved this.
Dude, Monty would have been all over that.
I miss them too.
That really breaks my heart, man, because...
I'll be right back.
Yeah, take your time, Jordan. Monty and Raven were like, I don't know, the nerd buddies. The peeps that could just solve the shit. I like when they work together.
Then why bother apologizing?
Because
Ah.
I'm clean now.
For how long? I bet you're already thinking about your next dose.
Oh, that's fucked.
Missing the way it makes you feel. Scratch that. Not feel.
Raven, I'm not your mother.
Ooh.
You're right. You're not. My mother may have been a drunk who sold herself for booze. She never hurt me. She never used me. She sure as hell never tortured me.
Therapy. We need some therapy up in this motherfucking show, bro. How do you go? We got doctors, scientists, janitors, security guards. We got shooters, looters. We got pacifists, lovers, farmers. But we ain't got a single fucking therapist.
Happy Resurrection Day. What's wrong?
Looks like we found the water source.
I was going to say, I was curious about the ramifications that Octavia would have, or not ramifications, but the way that she would feel for being the last person to be woken.
Now that's a view.
That's just, I don't even know why, how to explain that. I would love that view. Binary sunset, being able to see fucking Saturn, basically. Just that close. Imagine if you could just travel to another planet for like a vacation. It's like, bro, fuck going to Florida. I'm going to Mars.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. Or this motherfucker just scuba dive and look at him. Yeah, it's cold. Hey, it's me, Jackson. I don't like when other people have fun in the water. We haven't even tested the water yet, and they're just having the time of their lives, and I gotta stand here and be a doctor. That is beautiful water, by the way. Where the fuck was that filmed? Did they make that set, or is that an actual place? Because I want to be there. I don't want to interrupt their moment, but I do just have a quick question. You know, Miller's dad put his name in the bucket twice. He put Miller's name. I forget Miller's full name. Miller's dad put his son's name in that bucket twice to increase his odds of getting picked. And at the end of the day, you know, he was picked. They went with Clark's list. But they had everybody knocked out and then pulled the people out. And they pulled his dad out. Am I missing? Did we never get anything for Miller, like taking a moment to, I don't know, grieve his father? Because I just feel like it's just kind of like his dad was gone and that was the end of it. And that was like a big thing in the earlier seasons, talking about my father, my son, blah, blah, blah. They finally reunite. They're working together in the guard. And then, you know, they had a small moment, a little hug, blah, blah, blah. But it's just small things. And it's not something that needs to be a 5-10 minute scene. It can be a single shot of just Miller, like, hey, where's my dad? Blah, blah, blah. He has the moment of clarity where he knows his dad's gone. He's just crying a little bit in the bunker before shit goes south. And then you have that 30-second scene that just adds an extra layer to Miller, who speaks 4 to 5 lines a season. This is the most I think he's ever talked.
5 minutes ago, this thing ate a leaf out of my hand. Now it wants to eat me. Not only that, its entire physiology has changed from...
Oh. Don't get bit.
Oh, look at that. Your pet's pissed I killed his brother.
Hive mind? Is that Allegiance 3?
What the hell is that?
That's I'd get back in the fucking water if I was you. You're not outrunning that. It's already on you. Like, they're gonna bite you. They're gonna get a little bit of flesh in your mouth. It's okay. I was gonna say, bro, bugs do not like fire. Now find the Mori. Oh, they're walking up on a... I was about to say, you just walked into an electrical fucking fence, bro.
It's radiation. It won't affect me.
It's the whole thing of like actions, words. You haven't done anything, and so he's getting zapped, and she saves his life. Oh my fucking Freddy Krueger! This man look like Deadpool. This man got hit with a whole gigawatt of fucking Sith lightning, and he's... Man, you had one good character introduced the last season in that whole shithole, and then you take him away in the first episode of the new season? That's a bold move, brother. That's a bold ass move. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I...
You're good.
Nah, more I think about it.
Yeah, the castle.
What is that? Isn't that where Zordon stays at for the Power Rangers? How the fuck y'all get out? I didn't see y'all climbing like it. What? That is sick looking, actually. That's kind of beautiful. 100% where Zordon's house is, though. It got a bunch of farm, the electric fences to keep the buggy bugs out. But where is everyone? Are they dead? Are they underground? Are they flying back to Earth as you guys got here?
Hey. Allie? Becca did the tech for Allegiance.
Right.
Okay.
Destroy the world, 200 years later, they put you on a flag. See? Hope first yet.
So I feel like now that makes sense that if Becca did that tech and the coding and she made the Nightblood, so now as all this is scattered in my brain, here's how I think it played out is Becca makes the Nightblood right there before Unity Day, puts the chip in the back of her neck, goes down to Earth, lands, takes off the hazmat suit. She's unaffected by the radiation. She has the Nightblood. She's welcomed in by those people. They're in the bunker, right? They're people from the bunker, yada, yada. Then, like the original bunker peeps. And then with her technology and stuff, yeah, maybe, and then sends them off. But I don't know. I don't know. Welcome to season 6 there, Marcus Kane, brother. You got stabbed 11 times and you got a whole fucking chunk bit out the side of your neck.
Thank God.
Oh. Hey, bro, I know you got last time you got stabbed on Earth, but
I lost you.
Earth is gone, and we're on a moon. You guys,
He's been dead for 125 years.
that motherfucker got fried.
You're gonna like this.
That's you gotta ease me into that shit.
15 people in that gorge. Ethan was the first to die. They put a bullet in his head. I wonder how your friend Jaha would feel about that.
Listen, Ethan was pretty much a useless little boy. He did nothing the whole show. They mentioned his name. I didn't even put him in the recap. Like, I legit forgot about him even dying. That even being a thing. Nobody cares.
We really need to get you to the stretcher.
You led them to the slaughter.
It was only a slaughter because you betrayed us.
I was promised that you'd be allowed to surrender. That they'd work out terms for sharing the valley.
You were promised? Promised by who? By which murdering psychopath? Everything I did in that bunker, I did for my people. Am I a monster? Yes, I am.
A little bit.
Just like both of you. The cannibal doctor and the man she loves even after he floated her husband. Are you through? The man who caused 300 of his own people to die on the Ark when the ground was survivable. You think you're better than me?
Didn't know the ground was survivable.
You've learned from your mistakes? If it was up
They
to
weren't ready to
you,
send it
one
yet.
guy would have died of starvation in that bunker. You were too weak to do what had
Why are we having a
to be
pissing
done.
contest right now?
You didn't have to burn down the farm. You did that for power. For vanity. You were lost. You're still lost.
Wait! Oh! Marcus! Marcus! Help me get him to the bed.
Pretty sure he just coughed blood in her mouth, bro. That shit ain't. Ugh. Oh, my man's out here seasoned.
Nyla!
Octavia, you fucking bum. Go get Nyla.
Jordan, I need you to make some more of your father's algae. Nyla, you're with me.
Nyla's essentially turned into Jackson these last few moments. Oh, look at that, Raven. Yeah, she's not like your mother. She tried to tell you she's fucking clean, bro. We got some Marvin Gaye, some Temptation, some Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan. But we got some Hozier.
Yeah,
should know a lot of these songs from when Jaha locked me in the lighthouse bunker.
Right? There's another chain collar, bro. Do they have something where they chain them up at night? What are we doing? Some collars? Are they a werewolf? They turn during the double eclipse? Red sun rising. Trees and plants give us shade. We eat them every day. Maybe something in the children's book with the double, with the when they said they were eclipsing. Maybe the eclipsing has something to do with it. Maybe that's why they're all in that. They could be in that room.
I wish Maddie could have gone to school.
Because when they showed the blood was red in that bowl. So maybe they're hiding from the radiation.
Wish Octavia could have.
But only one person hears night blood.
Just had us to screw him up. Still no luck on the radio.
I get really good ideas sometimes, and then it just fades.
Trust me, I know the feeling. Hey, even though you didn't answer, it kept me sane.
Oh, kept her sane. He's with Echo now, so you better back up a little bit. And Bellamy's gonna probably finish reading that book, so go ahead. Yep. They showed it twice.
Echo, come here. Clark, did you read this?
So he did finish reading it. Okay.
Trees and plants give us shade. We eat them every day. When the stars align and the forest wakes, it's time to run away.
Yep. So the double eclipse is causing the bugs for 2 days. Heaven is hell.
It's not a nursery.
And friends are foes. Wow, y'all dumb as fuck, bro. Oh my fuck. So if you are safe once they're exposed, look at that person right there with that. I mean, he got bit. I don't know. She did get swarmed by the bugs, but she also looked at, I don't know. I don't think that peephole had anything to do with it. So I think it's maybe making her go insane.
It's in the air.
It's in the air. Oh, it's not breathable. Oh, that's it. Okay. That's a pretty good first episode. Kind of set some things up. Obviously, Octavia being the last person to be woken, but she needed some of her blood, I guess, in that moment. I don't know why they needed her fucking blood. But, okay, after a century of cryosleep, the survivors began exploring the wonders and cryptic dangers of their mysterious new home, Planet Alpha. So, Planet Alpha is not a planet, it's a moon. It's hovering another planet that has a ring around it, essentially. So, this moon circling Saturn, obviously the eclipse is what plays into the big portion of it. Trying to skim back through that. I really like that shot. I'll go back just a second and close this out for a moment too. So if you were safe once they're exposed, and it's the image, I mean, there's people choking each other, they're dragging each other. This lady's got a knife trying to stab old boy. So maybe it's in the air, like they said, the bugs. There's so much shit happening in this. But basically, I'm trying to still figure out who these people are. They had the primes. The primes kind of look more like people would before an apocalyptic type deal than after. But then again, if it was people that was underground in that bunker, they could also, there's no reason they wouldn't look like normal everyday folks, right? They just had on hazmat suits. So I guess that timeline will kind of play out the longer that this goes along. So the people are here. They just had to run and hide for 2 days with the eclipse there. Like I said, it's too well upkept to not be inhabited by people. Maybe they're in that room. Amori coming out and attacking John like that was fucking nutty. I thought it was going to lead back to something to the freak Draina stuff, etc. I'm also really upset that that first family we met with that little kid that's with Jaha, Zoran, whatever his name was a one-off. I was hoping to see them as well, but they're fucking long dead and gone. They definitely died in the heat wave. I'm curious to see everybody else that was in the cryo sleep. I know it's a big ship, but like the Dioza stuff. If you would have told me everybody from that season, if Dioza was been the one to survive, I would have been like, ugh, no thank you. Shaw actually dying was pretty shocking. You got Kane, who's struggling to stay alive. They put him back on cryo sleep, so he's laying there frozen. Octavia's just sitting there watching him die. Nyla didn't want to put pressure on him. Sure, they walked into a slaughter thing, but he was, again, under the belief that they would be promised to surrender. It came down to a devil and a monster. He chose to keep the monster, which was McCreary, rather than the devil. I'm assuming at this point McCreary is dead from the curb stomps. I guess they couldn't show his head smashed in, so I'm just going to roll with the fact that that dude's dead. It comes out later, he's in cryo sleep, whatever. Dioza's kid is like 500 years old, right? It's just in there, just vibing, like waiting to be born. It's constantly getting put back into cryo sleep. Shaw being gone, they lost the pilot, and these fuckers just stole their ship. So now what I'm thinking is they're going to take that ship, either go somewhere else on the planet, which I doubt, or they'll do some Star Wars shit and they'll board our ship where everybody's at and kind of get in there. I do like how wholesome Jordan is. I like seeing him interact with people, learning that seeing him making friends and everything is really cute and wholesome. Raven is completely unfair in the way she's speaking to Abby about the addiction stuff, especially when you can see Abby trying to do better. Raven obviously coming off the heels of the stuff that happened with her parents back when she was a kid with her mom, but then she said, you know, you're not like my mom, blah, blah, blah. It's just, it was fucking, even moving the Bane pills away from that room, just kind of a little shitty. I get her point of view, but it's still, no Maddie, no Dioza. I think those are the only two people left out of the episode. Miller speaking more than he's ever spoken in his life. And, yeah, we lost Shaw. Dims the brakes. So season 6, episode 1, Sanctum, pretty good start. We actually find the Sanctum itself. And then just like the nursery rhyme, the Red Sun Rising. Season 6, episode 2 is entitled Red Sun Rising. And maybe at some point we either get to, I imagine they'll probably show people in the next one. Maybe they may stay up in the ship a little longer and deal with those issues, or they'll stay on planet. But if it's Red Sun Rising, we'll deal with the eclipse. And we may actually get the peeps that stole the spaceship. They jacked their shit. So I will see you guys for season 6, episode 2, The Red Sun Rising. Links and everything will be in the description box down below. The playlist will be up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.